and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today I have my book haul of February. Woo woo! Okay, I'm so excited. And I will say, I only bought one of these. So I only have 1 point going towards my book rehab. I was like, what is it called? My book rehab. So I only bought myself one of these. I was gifted the rest of them. And I did give some people, like, back and forth to get these, but I'm still counting them as gifts, so I only bought one of these. Woohoo! That's how I'm going for it. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's how I'm going for it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with the one that is the most beautiful out of all the ones that I got. And I know that I did a video on this book already, but I want to show you guys again anyway because she's gorgeous. And this is the Complete Unmarked series by Miranda Lynn. It's this one here and this one here. I'm trying to, like, not show my face. And then it'll focus better. See? Ah, yes, yes. So honestly, I'm just bringing this back in so I can hold it and be like, waha. Because I know I did a whole video on, like, this book already, but it's just gorgeous and I love it. I was going to set it up behind me here, but then I realized that the sunlight comes in this way and it, like, discolors my books. So because it's, like, painted on the side, it would discolor it, so I can't keep it behind me because the sun will come in and shine on it because, like, I don't have blinds in here. So I was like, well, I can't have that happen because I don't want it to wreck it. I think Nicole was like, you should buy a box for that and put that in there. It might have been Brenda. One of you guys was like, buy some kind of, like, lock box and put it in there, like a clear one so that you can see it. And I was like, that's brilliant. I might do that. Like, no joke. No joke. It's gorgeous. Like, come on. And thank you so much for that, Colleen. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of books here. The first one I'm going to show you guys, actually, is the one that I bought for myself. I gotta fold this piece of paper. I don't know where my other piece of paper went. I cleaned up in here a little bit. I finally cleaned up in here a little bit, so, like, there's a little bit more walking room. I threw out a whole bunch of stuff I didn't need. I'm currently in the middle of giving away a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to be using anymore. Like, I got some skincare I'm going to be giving away, some makeup stuff like that. Like, stuff that I already used a little bit, but, like, people don't mind taking it, like my friends. So the first one that I got here that I bought myself, I have been looking for these since I was, like, a teenager. And there's a store called Thrift Books online, and it's from the US. And I found actually 2 of them. I just haven't gotten the other one in the mail yet. But it's Ghost World by Barbara Siegel and Scott Siegel. This one's called Midnight Chill. This is what it looks like here. So I read these when I was, like, I'm not even joking, like, I was in, like, grade 10, I think. It says, Annie Mosier isn't like anybody else. He's alive, trapped in a place where the horror is endless, where evil is everywhere, and where death isn't the end, but only the beginning of the end. He is brought to this place by the fatally attractive 16-year-old Elizabeth. Their growing feelings for each other, however, seem as possible as getting Andy home. So Elizabeth is actually passed away. She's the ghost in Ghost World. And then Andy, they somehow end up traveling together, and there's 6 of these books. But I could only pick up 2 of them. And I did try and find, like, other places where you could buy them from, but they don't have them. Like, they're not in print anymore, I guess. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could find it online. But because it's from the 90s, we didn't have that then. Like, this is written in, does it even say in here? I don't even know if it says. 91. This was written in 91. And we didn't have that back in the 90s. Like, we didn't have online books and stuff like that. So my chances of finding them are very, very slim. But when I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's back. Because honestly, I tried to look it up like a million times, but Ghost World became, like, a different kind of book. Like, there was this Ghost World series, and then there's, like, another Ghost World totally separate from this, written by somebody else, has nothing to do with this series. And that one was, like, really popular. It was, like, a cult classic. So every time I tried to look this up, it wasn't working, and I finally figured it out. So I'm happy that I got that. That was the one book that I bought for myself, and therefore 1 point. Negative 1 point. Negative 1 point. That's what it is. Now, I won some raffles, I hosted a raffle, and I was in a couple of, like, swaps. So the first stuff, I'm just going to start at the top here. These 2 I got from Danielle. They look like episodes of Scooby-Doo. Look at the front here. Doesn't that look like an episode of Scooby-Doo? There's a first and a second. So this is Welcome to Lockview. 3 words that would change 12-year-old Tyler Buckland's life forever. In a sleepy Highland town steeped in myth and legend, Longbeard's secrets is rising once again. When a local boy disappears in the dead of night and all signs point to the inescapable truth, the Lady of the Loch has returned and it's up to Tyler to stop her. So in my mind, because they look like an episode of Scooby-Doo, they're probably like an episode of Scooby-Doo. And I was like, okay, I need that. You guys know how much I love Scooby-Doo. I don't know if I talk about it enough on this channel, but, like, Scooby-Doo, yes, please. So like, if that doesn't look like a Scooby-Doo villain, come on, come on. So I'm very excited to read these. They're just little short ones, and they're like, I don't know, children book, I guess? Like 12? Is that children's or like young adults? I'm not sure. But they're like 145 pages, so I thought that was fun. Then I got The Impossible Imposter from the Deanna Raybourn set. This, I think this one's from Maud. Nope, this one's from Kaylee. So Maud and Kaylee ended up buying me almost this whole entire series after I bought myself like the weird ones. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th book. There's one book that I don't have in this series right now. I have the rest of them because of like raffles and gift exchanges, and I bought myself 3 of them. So thank you so much to Kaylee and Maud because they got me the other ones from this. But what this is Veronica Speedwell is like a... She's like, kind of like a crime solver kind of thing. Like a detective almost. Except for she's a woman and it's like in the 1800s. Like this is in 1889. And so she's going around like solving crimes in England. So I saw this on Katie Coulson's channel. She was talking about how much she loved these books. She has them in like 3 different copies. She has like hers all annotated and like highlighted and stuff like that. And she's going to sell her one series she was talking about because she wants to annotate the new ones differently. So when I saw her talking about it and how much she loved it, I needed to pick it up. This, I'm in a February reading slump right now. So this is one of the books that I started, like not this specific one, but I started number 1. And then I was like, oh, I'll read it later. Cause like I'm in the slump, right? So I'm having a hard time with it, but I'm excited to read those because it sounds right up my alley. Then I have this one here called Community. This is by Nicole Meredith and it's a debut. She's like, this is her first book. So it's this here. And apparently this is kind of like a dystopian thing that kind of sounds like it's like The Village. You know, the movie by M. Night Shyamalan where they're like in a little village and they're isolated from the world. Except for like if you know the ending of that movie, I don't know if it's the same in the book here. But it does say for centuries, famine, disease have plagued the earth, making it uninhabitable. Now there remains as a community, a massive bunker built to protect the select population from extinction. 16-year-old Seren Quinn has spent her entire life within these walls, grateful to be a part of it, and the Warren family who began it 6 years ago, or 6 generations ago. So I haven't read past that. I don't know anything else about it, but in my mind, it sounds like The Village. So, and that's what I heard about it. I think it'll be good. I'm excited to read it. Then I got The Princess and the Keeper. This is the Kingdom of Light series by Alice Whiteheart. It's a Cinderella retelling. My friend Karen had this. She got this one. Oh wait, did I tell you who I got the community from? Oh, I got it from Rachel, just so you know. She had this like on her Instagram and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that cover. So I put it in my wish list because of the cover. Look. I didn't know that it was a Cinderella retelling. You guys know how much I love retellings. I didn't even look at this. I was just like, oh, that's pretty. And then I put it in my wish list. And then I got it. So that's exciting. It's from Nicola. So thank you, Nicola. I'm very excited for that. This one is by Kaylin Bayron. And it's You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. Everybody is talking about this book. Everybody is talking about this. This is a YA horror. And it says, at Camp Muir Lake, Terror is the name of the game, but can you survive the night? Everyone is talking about this. Books and Lala is talking about this. Jordan Reeves was talking about this. Like everyone is talking about this book and apparently it's awesome. And it's just kind of like a short book. So I thought that would be cool. My friend Karen bought it for me. I'm the final girl guaranteed to survive the night, ... So I'm super pumped to read this. I can't wait. I'm probably going to end up recommending it for book club because I got a whole bunch of these books by this author, actually. I didn't get Cinderella is Dead. She wrote Cinderella is Dead, but I didn't get that one yet. But I got like a witch series from her as well. So I think that she's a pretty good author because she seems pretty popular. Then I got, this one I just got yesterday because I hosted a raffle. So this is Cursed by Marissa Meyer. It's gorgeous. And I already have Gilded, which is number 1. So I have the full series now. Thank you very much. And this is from Kaylee. She's always hit me up with my other ones that I need in a series. She's good that way. So thank you very much, Kaylee. That is I think it's a retelling of, it's a retelling of something. Both of these books are a retelling of something. I can't remember if it's Cinderella or if it's Snow White. Something like that. But they're both a retelling. So that's another retelling that I like. You know, because I really like retellings. Then I got Powerless. This one, I was wondering if I showed you guys last month because I think I got it at the end of last month. But I don't think that I did. But this is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. It's hunted, hunter, destined for each other. I think it's like kind of like a Robin Hood maybe-ish kind of thing. But this is what it looks like here. It says, Payton, thief, ordinary survivor. I've never looked at like it's privilege to be in my presence, to honor, to hold my gaze, a gift to glimpse of me, not until I met him. And then Kai, the prince, the elite, the enforcer. If I am to be her enemy, I want it to be because she loathes me for wanting me. She is the very thing he has spent his whole life hunting, and he is the very thing she has spent her whole life pretending to be. The fate ensured they would find each other. So I've heard a lot of good stuff about this. I got this one from Mandy, Books with Mandy, so thank you. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I don't know. I'll be excited to read it when I get there. Then I have the Marlowe Murder Club by Robert Thorogood. It's this one here. This is kind of like the Thursday Murder Club where a bunch of like old people get together and then they start solving murders. This one is 77-year-old Judith Potts is blissfully happy. She lives alone in a faded mansion in Marlowe, sets the word crosswords for the word the blah blah. I am having a hard time reading out loud today, you guys. I don't edit, okay? Anyways, she works on crosswords, she lives in a house in Marlowe, and she gets together with her friends to start the Marlowe Murder Club. There is 3 books in this series. I do want to read them all, and it's kind of fairly new. So, but it says sub-puzzles can be fatal here. It's shaped like a crossword. I just realized that right now. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. And this one I got from Akasha. So that's Books, Coffees, and Rambles. She said thanks for hosting the raffle. She gave me that for my hosting the raffle. Then I got these ones. No, wait, I'm going to go with this one's first. So this is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Christopherson. It's the Aurora Cycle. This one here. This one I am actually reading. I'm on part 2, which is page 165, 164. I am actually that far in. This one I got from Simone. This is the Aurora Burning. That's the number 2. And I got this one from, maybe for Simone as well. I think she got me 2 of them. Oh, this one's from Maud. And then Aurora's End, which is also by the same people. And this one is from... Oh, Get Back with Tamara. Hi, Tamara. Thank you. So yeah, I'm excited to read these. Because I'm in this one, I can kind of give you like a synopsis. What it is like 300 years in the future, humanity has like left the world and they started like little offshoots in different planets and stuff like that. Aurora here wakes up because she's in the drift and she's been asleep for like 200 years on a spaceship that left Earth, and she doesn't know anything about what's happening, but she has like special powers and her eye glows white when she uses her special powers. And there's a school called the Aurora School, which I'm wondering if it's like based off of her. I don't know. This is one of her, this guy is called the Tank. He is, I think his name is Kai, actually. Kel, one of those two. He has purple eyes and he's like from a different tribe of like humanoid kind of elfish like aliens, because they have like met a whole bunch of different aliens. Like this is also like a different alien. So I'm enjoying it really well so far. They are like YA kind of books, I guess, but it's set in space. So they're sci-fi novels, and normally I like fantasy novels, but they're kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of giving me those vibes. So I'm really excited to be reading this. It is going really well so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. They're right now trying to escape from the bad guys who are trying to get her because they want to keep her because she's like an original, they call them like Terrans, but like she's like original human, so they want to keep her, and like I think they're going to try and kill her, honestly. So yeah, it's a really good book so far. I highly recommend it. Plus these favorite covers, like, whoa. You know your girl likes a good cover. You know that. You know that. And then this one here, I'm so excited to be collecting these. This is a Fear Street saga. So this is The Betrayal. It's by R.L. Stine. It's The Betrayal, The Secret, and The Burning. This is like the first 3 books in the Fear Street series. They're just set in like a big like tome thing, like a big epic book thing. So I'm excited to get this. I got this from Crystal. She said, I'm actually going to read you the note. She said, Kate, I had to buy you this one because of the author. Are we talking the same R.L. Stine as Childhood Goosebumps? Too good. Haha, thanks for hosting, girl. Enjoy your gift. So, and then I messaged her and I was like, yeah, so R.L. Stine actually wrote Fear Street before he wrote Goosebumps. And because I'm like 12 years older than you or whatever it is, I read all of like the Fear Street books when I was a teenager, and then he came out with Goosebumps after. So like I know that there is Goosebumps, but like the Fear Street ones were like horror books for YA kind of generation, and I have been collecting them when I've been going to the thrift store with my mom. If I can find like a couple, then I'll buy them because they're like $1.50 or whatever. So I have been collecting them, but when I found out that they came in like these big books, I put like 3 of these big books into my wish list because this is like $18. So like $18 to get like 3 of the, and like they're in the, like the fancy anthology. Is that that's what it's called, right? Anyway, I'm really excited about this. So thank you very much, Crystal. I'm pumped. And then the last 2 books that I have here, I literally picked up. I put them in my wish list because of the titles, because they were too funny. And I think maybe they're like fantasy, like cozy romances, kind of like, what was that book called? Bone Dust, you know, Bone Dust and Bookshops. That one, you know what I'm talking about? So I think these ones are kind of along that line, but they're by Kimberly Lemming, and this is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. So it's this one here. And then the second one is That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. They're so funny sounding. So I think that they're kind of like cozy fantasy, I don't know, easygoing books is what I'm thinking. The last one is called That Time I Saved a Human. That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. So it's like That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. Maybe that's like a sequel one, but I don't know. So there's 3 of them together in this series. I just thought that they were cute. That's like such a funny title, and they're really pretty, which you guys again know that I really, really, really enjoy pretty books. So yeah. So that's what I got so far. This is what I've got. I'm very excited. There is one book that I think is coming today that I didn't get yet. And then that's it. So let me know, have you guys read any of these? Are you excited about any of these? Do you want to hear about any of these? Do you ever go to hunt for a book that you like had from your childhood? Like, I mean, I read this in like 1994, 1995. I'm so happy I found it. It's like yellowed like a whole bunch. It's probably gonna fall apart when I try and read it. I'll have to read it like this. Like trying not to like break the spine so I don't break it. But I'm so excited to read it. I can't wait. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Let me know how your day is going. What's happening with you? Did you guys buy any books this month? Tell me all the good stuff. I love all the good stuff. Please like this video and subscribe if you want to, or if you don't want to, I understand. That's cool too. Turn on the notification bell because I do post slightly sporadically, as I like to badly sing. It is Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays now is what I'm going for, with the occasional surprise Friday video. But I don't know when that'll happen because I haven't filmed one yet. But I'll get there. I'll get there. And check out my description box for other content creators as well. Thank you everybody who gifted me these books. I'm very, very happy about it. Thank you so much. Colleen, again. Like, just in videos, I'm just going to sit here like this. So then my other stuff here. Right? I'm just saying. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.